Hi, I'm Kay Dean, and this is Fake Review Watch. My last video showed mental health and addiction treatment centers getting fake Google reviews. Well, they're also receiving fake Yelp reviews. Yelp could and should see this, but apparently they don't care that the fraud that they facilitate deceives some of the most vulnerable in our society. As I show you the latest helping of fraud served up by Yelp, keep in mind that Yelp plasters the word trust all over its messaging. It's a community built on trust. You put your trust in us. We work hard to maintain that trust. I'll show you today why you should place absolutely no trust in Yelp. We'll look at Yelp reviews for Mindful Health Solutions, which offers comprehensive psychiatric services at 18 clinics in California and 6 others in Washington, Texas, and Georgia. I examined 16 of Mindful Health Solutions' Yelp pages and found what I conclude are fake reviews on every single one of them. We'll also look at Agape, which has a treatment center, a detox center, and a behavioral health center, all in South Florida. I examined the 3 Yelp pages I found for Agape, and again found what I deem to be fake reviews on each of them. I'll begin with a tactic used by fakers that I've documented in previous videos. Yelp profiles plagiarizing old Tripadvisor reviews. Yelp is absolutely polluted with plagiarized Tripadvisor reviews. We'll begin with Lila S. from Phoenix, but who uses Mindful Health Solutions' Sacramento clinic according to her review. She says they've been revolutionary for her and lists the array of treatments they provide. She praises Drs. Garner and Lenoka in particular as amazing. Before you put too much stock in that review, however, consider this. Lila plagiarizes Tripadvisor reviews. Her September 2022 Yelp review of a Phoenix restaurant was swiped, word for word, from a Tripadvisor review posted a year earlier by someone from Minnesota. And her December 2022 review of a Beverly Hills bar is an exact copy of a review posted 3 years earlier by a different Tripadvisor profile. Let's look at another case. Michelle H. from Dallas posted this review of Mindful Health Solutions' Houston office on November 27th. She says the emotional toll of receiving my cancer diagnosis was significant, and I soon came to understand that I needed psychological support. She continues eloquently about the unmatched degree of skill and compassion that was genuinely transformational. Yet Michelle is a Tripadvisor plagiarizer as well. She posted this Yelp review of a San Antonio restaurant back in 2019. It's a copy of the below Tripadvisor review posted the previous year by Paul Jones from Midlothian, Texas. And just recently, the same day in fact that she posted her review for Mindful Health Solutions, Michelle copied over this review of a Houston restaurant from a Tripadvisor review posted over 4 years earlier by Anita from Kerrville. The whole point of reviewing is to share your own experiences, not copy someone else's. That's in part why I believe the Lila and Michelle profiles have been created by a marketer or review seller. But generating content to make fake profiles realistic is time-consuming. So some marketers copy reviews of random restaurants and hotels to curate their profiles. They then have realistic profiles to post paid-for reviews for actual clients. One more thing to note. I've shown in previous investigations that the businesses themselves often provide the texts of the reviews they want posted. Some are very detailed and even include photos. Keep that in mind when you read reviews with heart-wrenching stories and specifics such as doctors' names. Across the 16 Mindful Health Solutions Yelp pages I examined, I found 50 profiles who had posted positive reviews for Mindful Health were also plagiarizing Tripadvisor reviews. And as of December 16, 2023, every single one of those Mindful Health reviews was recommended by Yelp as trustworthy. Yelp is worse than useless. It's harming potential patients. This plagiarism problem also affects Agape Yelp reviewers. Johnny G from Queens, New York, posted this glowing review for Agape Behavioral Health Care in Fort Lauderdale in January 2023. She states, "Agape has enabled me to glimpse the brightness in my life. I had no hope when I arrived in Florida." Well, Johnny is a Tripadvisor plagiarizer from way back. Her January 2018 review of a Miami Beach restaurant was copied from a Tripadvisor review posted 2 months earlier by someone from New York. Her July 2018 review of a Philadelphia pizza place says it's so nice to have a great pizza shop in the neighborhood. That's curious, since Johnny says she's from Queens, not Philadelphia. Johnny's review is a copy of one posted on Tripadvisor over a year earlier by a Philadelphia resident, so that accounts for the discrepancy. Examining Agape's 3 Yelp pages, I found 8 profiles who had posted 5-star reviews for Agape, had also plagiarized Tripadvisor reviews. But plagiarized Tripadvisor reviews wasn't the only problem I saw with Yelp reviewers of mindful health solutions and Agape. Let's look at 2 more reviewers. Gavin H. from Oakland posted this 5-star review for Mindful Health Solutions El Dorado Hills Clinic near Sacramento on November 11th. He says his treatment by Dr. Joe Hibeln has been transformational and that the clinic's judgment-free environment has been crucial to his recovery. I've documented that Gavin is also a Tripadvisor plagiarizer, though I won't bore you with more of that. Gavin also reviewed Fair Price Movers in San Jose. Interestingly, he comments in the middle of his review, "I'm a pretty bossy girl." More interesting, however, is the fact that he or she reviewed Fair Price Movers. Fair Price Movers figured prominently in a video I published 2 months ago about Yelp abetting fake reviews for moving companies. Yelp subsequently removed numerous reviews for Fair Price and posted consumer alerts on many of the company's Yelp pages. Guess they missed Gavin's review. Yelp profile Adrian A. from Tallahassee is another interesting case. He posted this 5-star review of the Agape Treatment Center in December 2022. Yes, Adrian is a Tripadvisor plagiarizer as well, but I'll spare you the details. Adrian is interesting because he also posted a glowing review for Green Care Pool Builder in Las Vegas in 2021. I investigated Green Care Pool Builder's voluminous fake Yelp, Google, and Facebook reviews last winter and provided the information to KTNV Channel 13 in Las Vegas. They aired a 2-part story on the case. After being called out by KTNV, Yelp removed over 200 recommended reviews for Green Care Pool Builder, though Adrian's is still active. Adrian and Gavin aren't the only reviewers of Agape and Mindful Health with shady past reviews, however. Let's look at a spreadsheet. Across the top are 18 active Yelp profiles. All Tripadvisor plagiarizers, by the way. 16 reviewed Mindful Health Solutions clinics, and 2 reviewed Agape clinics. On the left are Mindful Health, Agape, and 3 other businesses in red, whom I have documented receiving fake Yelp reviews. Yelp removed numerous reviews for each of these businesses after my investigations became public. 8 of these supposed patients of Mindful Health Solutions and 1 patient of Agape all reviewed Fair Price Movers, which currently has multiple Yelp consumer alerts for suspicious review activity. 2 Mindful Health reviewers, Ruby and Robert, reviewed Ace Moving, also profiled in my moving company video. Ace Moving has Yelp consumer alerts as well. Then there are 6 Mindful Health reviewers, plus an Agape reviewer, Adrian, who also reviewed Green Care Pool Builder. Doesn't Yelp care that shady profiles who reviewed businesses already on Yelp's radar, thanks to Fake Review Watch, are also reviewing mental health and addiction treatment centers? No, and it's worse than that. When the story broke last March on fake reviews for Green Care Pool Builder, these 5 reviews were among the 200 for Green Care purged by Yelp for violating its terms of service. But these 5 profiles now have new reviews for mindful health solutions recommended by Yelp as trustworthy. What? For example, Yelp removed Christopher P.'s fake review of Green Care, but allowed his profile to remain. He's plagiarizing Tripadvisor reviews, and now he's reviewed Mindful Health Solutions' Walnut Creek Clinic. Christopher supposedly faces severe emotional and psychological difficulties after recovering from a potentially fatal illness. Yelp says Christopher is now trustworthy. Same story with Deirdre F. Yelp axed her fake review for Green Care, but she's free to post more fakes. So she plagiarizes Tripadvisor reviews and posts tearjerkers like this for Mindful Health in Burlingame. The clinic is a haven of healing for poor Deirdre, who is psychologically and physically paralyzed from a crippling injury. Yelp says we can now trust Deirdre, but why should we? More to the point, why should we trust Yelp? To conclude, Yelp asserts its software does something no human can: regularly analyze billions of data points to evaluate the reliability of each review. Don't believe it. As I've just shown you, I routinely find fraud galore on Yelp that its overhyped software misses, and I use nothing but my eyeballs, simple searches, and spreadsheets. Bottom line, you can't trust Yelp to provide reliable information, even for mental health and addiction treatment centers.